Hey guys, Chicky Maine, aka DeBud.com with a video forecast update. This forecast update brought to you by Dave Workman's Strike Zone Fishing. Set your hooks in the strike zone and visit them at strike-zonefishing.com. We've begun to monitor the area of disturbed weather now located in the southwest Caribbean. This is the same area of disturbed weather that models have been hinting now for about a week that could become Tropical Storm ERIN in the Gulf of Mexico later this week. Here's the latest imagery from GOES 13 showing you how the pattern is set up. We have a trade wind flow from the east to the west. So everything that's traveling in here that's just south of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola is wanting to move off towards the west with that trade wind flow. Up here towards the tip of the western tip of Cuba and the Yucatan Peninsula, the upper level winds are out of the northeast and bend back around to the west, and wind shear is currently unfavorable for any type of development at the moment. Looking at the latest rainbow infrared imagery satellite loops this morning, and a slow and steady buildup of convection has been occurring off the northern coast of South America. As of now, it does look like the area of disturbed weather will make it into the Gulf of Mexico. Models remain split, however, with the yellow arrow indicating the latest run of the ECMWF, the green arrow, the Canadian model, and the red arrow, the GFS. The Euro model wants to send the area of disturbed weather off into Mexico or southern Texas, and the CMC has now trended towards a little bit more western movement and moves it up to the coast of Louisiana, and the GFS wants to bring it into the Panhandle and possibly up the East Coast while degrading. Now, this could have an effect on the 2013 Vans Coastal Edge East Coast Surfing Championship in the forecast. Taking a quick look at the models to show you the split, this is the European model for Saturday, showing that the area of low pressure or disturbed weather is now over here in the southern bay of Campeche. The GFS Global Forecast System is showing the area of disturbed weather, possibly a tropical depression or weak tropical storm, approaching Pensacola on Sunday. Interesting to note that the GFS initial forecast was to send this area of disturbed weather towards the southern bay of Campeche, as the Euro model is now suggesting. It'll be interesting to see in the next back-to-back runs whether or not the Euro model comes around to the way of thinking of the GFS and the Canadian model. Go ahead and put this into motion for you, and as you can see, we have a slow, steady buildup of convection, keeping in mind that wind shear is highly unfavorable for anything to develop in the near-term future. We're also keeping an eye up here towards the western tip of Cuba and the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula, as what appears to be an upper-level low is starting to cause some convection to fire here as well. Depending on how strong this wind flow can develop, what it looks like is going to happen is this area is going to move up towards the Yucatan Peninsula. Latest out of the Tropical Atlantic Forecast branch shows seas building in southeast swell 6 to 8 feet just to the south of the western tip of Cuba. Depending on position, Panhandle folks, we could start to see some front runners come through the Ute Channel, and you could see possibly building surf starting around Thursday. Obviously, the forecast is subject to change, so please stay tuned to the forecast.